So today is a very exciting day. We're just firing the kiln for the first time, which you can see behind me here, and it's currently being stacked. So the kiln is ready to fire now. It's all stacked out. Hopefully it can be seen here.
Now, how did you leave this? This is on already in the half position, which is how it should be.
That's right, yeah.
This one needs to be turned off.
That one turns off for the moment, that's right.
That's off, that's on. This
gas
one?
tap on, yeah, the thermocouple's working, so that's alright.
On.
Turn on to manual, yeah.
Auto. Press button, start. 4 of them are lit. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So, we'll close the door.
So this is the kiln. This is a laser kiln, model G7, which is now out of production. And we got this second hand last year, and I've only just installed it. So we don't know how it's going to work. We had a brief firing of it yesterday, up to about 450 degrees, wasn't it? Something like that. So we've now stuffed it with things, and hopefully it will produce a biscuit firing today up to about 900.
Yeah,
900?
Yeah,
900 to 1,000. So we had a little bit of trouble initially working out what on earth all these blasted things were, because there was no instructions, but we were finally sent the instruction leaflet by the original designer, actually, who was obviously retired and kindly sent us the manual. But basically the way this works is either an automatic or manual. You can have a this controller on the wall here, which can be set to automatic or manual. At the moment it's simply reading temperature, and you can see hopefully just up there you can see it's reading about 35 degrees at the moment. The gas input is controlled by a number of solenoids, 1, 2, 3 here, which allow the controller or us to alter the amount of gas flowing into the kiln. So at the moment the requirement is for a very, very gentle ramping up of temperature. So we go up about 200 degrees in 2 hours, something like that, and then from there that allows the clay to dry out and the oven to dry out and so forth, and then from there the temperature will accelerate a bit further up until hopefully after about 6 hours, something like that, we should end up at biscuit firing temperature. So we'll see what happens. So it's about 3/4 of an hour on, and we're up to about 100 degrees, We've had a little bit of a fast rise at one point, but we've throttled it back a bit. So hopefully we're pretty much on schedule for the 100 degree an hour rise.
Pottery. Oh, the nearest one is a cup.
It's a cup that's on an angle because it's inside another cup.
Awesome.
So the kiln temperature is rising now, and we're up to 437 degrees. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. So we've cranked it up a bit more to get a bit of a higher rate of climb. So the kiln's now up to over 600 degrees. 642 is reading there now, and we've really cranked it up a bit more, try and get about 7 degrees rise a minute on the temperature.
It says 1,000 degrees!
Okay, we're on.
991.
Out comes the bung. Whoa, look at that.
Oh my god, look at the end of that thing.
I think that's cool, isn't it?
No, it's the opposite.
Okay, I'm going to turn the bottle off.
999. Temperature dropping now.
Yeah.
833. Awesome.
Oh, it's making a crackling noise.
But now we have to wait till tomorrow to open it, let it cool down nice and slow. What will it be like inside?
How come it's crackling when I put that on?
Because it's like really hot.
Is it that thing that's crackling?
Here it is. Here's my glass.
Cheers.
Ta-da! To our first kiln firing. And we hope tomorrow will be revealing wonders.
The unveiling.
So the big moment's come. The kiln is fired. It's the next day. It should have cooled down. It's time to open it. What's going to be in there? We're down to 52 degrees, which is cool enough to open up the kiln. And everyone is on tenterhooks. What's going to happen?
Can I unscrew the other one?
You're too close.
I'll do it. Nothing seems to
Whoa.
have cracked or broken. Oh, the colour of the clay looks quite cool.
That's looking
it's so
awesome.
nice and warm. It's like a nice oven.
That looks like a pretty successful firing.
Nothing obviously cracked yet. Let's start testing things out.